Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. So good that you're able to come back and connect with me on this vlog, and we'll continue our conversation about some tension, some things that can exist between cultures, generations, even between us sometimes there's tensions. So during this time of coronavirus, COVID-19, our town, Cleveland, Tennessee, and Chattanooga area, Chattanooga, North Georgia, got hit by some tornadoes. Through that, we can see that there's a recession, there's some people losing jobs, businesses closing, there's stress, there's anxiety, there's a lot of things that are going on around us. And through that time, we have through the time of hardships, some challenges show how a person's inner heart, or inner true heart, or inner being can express who they are. And through this time, we can see how people truly reveal their true colors, truly reveal who they are inside. Sometimes we can paint a pretty picture on Facebook or Instagram of who we are, but when stuff like this hits, when people are going through some hard times and situations, we just feel sorry for people and we don't know how to help, and so we kind of maybe don't help much at all to people. Some of us are probably like, man, I know what to do, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to help out. But through this whole time of the coronavirus or the tornadoes in Cleveland or whatever the situation might be, what's important is for us how we react to those. Because life will accentuate or heighten or hyper push out that which is inside of us. And so as we consider the situations around us, what is it revealing about us? What are we posting online? How are we communicating with people? Because it reveals what's inside of us. I want to, towards the end of this vlog, if you guys just stick with me a little bit, I want to show you some of the devastation that this tornado has caused in our community. And I want to invite you to participate, whether you can come and help out, or you can donate, so that those, if you're not around Cleveland or Chattanooga, that you can donate to the churches, to those nonprofit organizations or charities that are supporting and helping, so that there's something that you can do. Maybe $5 or $20 that can go. It can go a long way, because there's many people that are needing diapers and supplies, to toiletries, to get their life back to normal. Because when we create a bond with each other in our communities, we express our love through actions. So whenever there's division, whenever there's tensions between us, what can bridge and what can bring us together is when we express love toward each other through our actions, because that's what creates the bond. Look at what Apostle Paul wrote in Colossians 3. He says, "Put on then, as God's chosen ones, holy and beloved, compassionate hearts, kindness, humility, meekness, and patience, bearing with one another. And if anyone has a complaint against another, forgiving each other as the Lord has forgiven you, so that you also must forgive. And above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony." And that's the key verse right there. Above all these, put on love, which binds everything together in perfect harmony. Because love in action is what binds us. Well, that's what brings our communities together. That's what brings our churches together. More importantly, that's what brings our families together, is when we express our love through action. And so during this time of uncertainty, during this time of destruction and just people going through hard times, think about what you can do out of love towards someone else. Maybe it might be a neighbor. Maybe your local church is doing something that you can help. Maybe not in Cleveland. Maybe it's wherever you are living, in your country or state. Find ways where you can contribute back. Because there's a lot of also businesses that are struggling. Waiters are struggling. So you can also tip better than maybe you were doing before as you grab and go or go through the drive-thru. There are many, many ways how we can express our love in action. Because when people see that, what it does, it melts their heart. It brings in and binds together our communities and our families. And so through that, when we do that, our churches are becoming more united, our communities are united, so that we can be more effective in the proclamation of the gospel. Because as a follower of Jesus, that is our goal. So in order for us to be able to have that opportunity to share the truth, we must find opportunities to love in action. And so I would like to ask you guys to think about contributing something. And it might be difficult in America or maybe in Germany, those countries that are developed, because we're like, well, I pay taxes, the government will take care of them, or well, people have insurance. People have insurance that can cover their houses or their cars or their life situations, their workers' comp, unemployment, all these things. We pay taxes in it, so we don't need to help. Well, that's the problem sometimes that we have, is we think someone else will take care of it. But listen, whenever disaster hits a family, when disaster hits a town, or you're just going through someone's going through a hard time, don't think about someone else helping that person. It's really important for us to not become apathetic, because when we become apathetic towards those who are going through a hard time, that's what starts to separate us. That's what starts to create divisions and disconnections in our communities, in our families, and in our churches, is when we become apathetic towards the challenges and situations that we're going through. So I would like to encourage you to show up to organizations that are needing help, volunteer. And secondly, you can also give. If you can't show up, you can give to those opportunities. I'm going to share a link that our church, Living Stones Church here in Cleveland, has put a link together for you to donate easily through the Church Center app. And every single dollar that you put in, every single cent that you put in, is going to go to the local Cleveland community that is such in need. And I'll show you the footage of how important it is. I'm also going to give you a link that you can connect for a Bible study. It's called a Study of Hope that we're doing on Thursday evening at 7 o'clock. So because sometimes we might not know what lies ahead. We don't know what hope that we can have during this time, or what hope we can share with people, because we've never experienced it. Maybe we might not have a habit of spreading that love and hope to other people. So I'd like for you to also connect through Zoom. We're going to be a study, a 3-part study that you can connect and also can invite others. So we can also serve, give, and share the love and hope of Christ as we study the Word together. So please connect. And so if you guys stick around, I'm going to show you some pictures that are here in our community of the devastation that has caused such havoc. So thank you guys so much for partaking in this. And always remember, think about this, that above all these things, put on love. Action. Love in action is what binds the community together. That's what binds the family together as we consider our communities and our families. So God bless you guys, and comment below, like, share, and comment below what's your perspective of what you've done possibly that has brought you together in your family, in your church, or in your community, because it's really important for me to see and hear from you your perspective and your thoughts as we continue our conversation together. So thank you guys so much, and appreciate your support. God bless.